10 awesome places to see in Europe. Let's explore. Hey everyone, get ready to explore 10 super cool places in Europe. There's something for everyone here, so let's get started. Ooh la la, Paris, the city that captures the hearts of millions every year. Where else could we begin our journey but in this magical city? From bustling streets filled with charming cafes to the aroma of freshly baked bread, it's full of famous sights, cute cafes and timeless beauty. You can't go to Paris without seeing the Eiffel Tower. It's the symbol of the city. Take your time, walk around and soak it all in. The Louvre Museum is another must-see. It's a treasure trove of art and history. It's home to the Mona Lisa and other amazing artworks. Some of my best memories are walking along the Seine River or exploring the charming streets of Montmartre. Try all the yummy treats, warm croissants, colourful macarons and fancy cheeses. Just a short trip from the city is the amazing Palace of Versailles. Walk through the Hall of Mirrors and explore the palace gardens. The experience is nothing short of magical. Paris is a city you won't forget. Its charm, beauty and romance will stay with you forever. From the City of Lights to the Eternal City. Our next stop is Rome, where old history and modern life mix together. Imagine walking through the Colosseum, feeling the history all around you. Really close to the Colosseum is the Roman Forum, the busy centre of ancient Rome. You have to visit Vatican City, home to St. Peter's Basilica and Michelangelo's awesome paintings in the Sistine Chapel. Rome isn't just about old stuff. Enjoy some gelato in a busy square or eat a plate of pasta carbonara at a small restaurant. Don't forget to throw a coin in the Trevi Fountain. They say it means you'll come back to this magical city someday. Rome has everything: history, art, culture, food, and lots of energy. It's a place you won't forget even after you say goodbye. Next, we're going to Vienna, the city of music, a place of elegance and fancy things. You can't visit Vienna without seeing a show at the Vienna State Opera. Vienna's music is more than just opera. This is the city of Mozart, Beethoven and Strauss. One of my favorite things to do in Vienna is to just walk around the streets past fancy cafes and pretty squares. When you need a rest, go to one of Vienna's famous coffee shops for a piece of Sacher-Torte and a cup of Viennese coffee. Don't forget to visit Schönbrunn Palace, the summer home of the Habsburg emperors. Vienna will charm you with its elegance, its history and its music. It's a city you won't forget even after the last waltz is over. From the big cities of Central Europe, we're going south to the Greek islands where the Aegean Sea sparkles in the sun. Where are we going? Santorini, an island that's almost like paradise. Santorini is incredibly beautiful, with white villages built on the edges of volcanic cliffs. One of the best things to do in Santorini is to just walk around the narrow streets in Oia. Don't miss the sunset from Oia, it's truly magical. Santorini also has old ruins, volcanic beaches and yummy Greek food. Take a boat trip to the volcano, explore the ruins of Akrotiri or relax on the beach. Try the local food like fresh seafood, grilled meats and tasty Greek salads. Santorini is a place you won't forget even after you've said goodbye. From the sunny Greek islands, we're going west to Barcelona, a lively city where art, architecture and energy come together. This vibrant metropolis is a melting pot of cultures where every corner tells a story. Barcelona is best explored on foot. Walking through its streets, you can feel the pulse of the city and the warmth of its people. Get lost in the Gothic quarter and see Antoni Gaudi's amazing buildings. Don't miss Gaudi's masterpiece, the Sagrada Familia, a symbol of Barcelona's artistic spirit. Gaudi's style is everywhere, from Parc Güell to Casa Batlló, adding magic to the city. Barcelona is alive with music, dance and festivals where the streets are a stage. The nightlife is legendary, with something for everyone from quiet bars to bustling nightclubs. Walk down Las Ramblas, enjoy Barceloneta Beach or explore El Born's shops and cafes. Barcelona is a food lover's dream, from tapas bars to fancy restaurants. Barcelona will wake up your senses and make you want to come back for more. Our next stop is Prague, a fairy tale city in the heart of Europe, where old history and modern life fit together perfectly. Start your Prague adventure in the Old Town Square, surrounded by beautiful buildings of all different styles. Don't miss the astronomical clock, an amazing medieval clock. Walk across the Charles Bridge for amazing views of Prague Castle and the Vltava River. You have to visit Prague Castle, a huge complex of palaces, churches and gardens. Prague is a city with a soul, a place where you can wander for hours, finding hidden courtyards, cozy cafes and traditional pubs. Prague will capture your heart with its beauty, its history and its charm. From the heart of Europe, we're going south to Venice, a truly special city. Known for its unique charm and historical significance, Venice is a place like no other. Built on a lagoon in the Adriatic Sea, Venice is a city of canals, bridges and gondolas. The intricate network of waterways is what makes Venice so enchanting and distinct. Arriving in Venice is an adventure itself. This is a city best explored on foot or even better by gondola. The narrow streets and winding canals invite you to lose yourself in their beauty. You can't visit Venice without a gondola ride. Float through the canals under old bridges, past grand palaces. Each turn reveals a new perspective of this timeless city. After you've seen Venice from the water, explore its treasures on foot. The streets are filled with history, art and culture waiting to be discovered. Wander through the twisty streets of the San Polo district, cross the famous Rialto Bridge and marvel at the grandeur of St. Mark's Square. Each landmark tells a story of Venice's rich past. St. Mark's Square has some of Venice's most famous landmarks, including St. Mark's Basilica and the Doge's Palace. These iconic structures are a testament to the city's architectural brilliance. Venice is more than just its famous sights. It's a city of hidden gems, charming squares, artisan workshops and yummy Venetian food. Every corner has a story to tell. Try the local specialties like cicchetti, small snacks, fresh seafood and creamy risottos. The culinary delights of Venice are sure to tantalize your taste buds. Venice is a city you won't forget, even after you've left. Its beauty, culture and charm will linger in your memories, calling you back to its magical embrace. Next, we're going north to Amsterdam, a city that mixes old-world charm with modern creativity. One of the best ways to see Amsterdam is like the locals do. Ride a bike along the canals, through charming neighborhoods and past famous places like the Anne Frank House and the Rijksmuseum. Amsterdam loves its history, but it's also a city that looks to the future. Explore the trendy Jordaan area with its unique shops and cool cafes, or go to the Museumplein. Amsterdam will surprise you with its diversity, its creativity and its relaxed charm. From the busy streets of Amsterdam, we're going to the Bavarian Alps in Germany, where a fairy-tale castle stands tall on a forested hill. This is Neuschwanstein Castle, a dream come true built by King Ludwig II of Bavaria. As you get closer to Neuschwanstein, you'll be amazed by how beautiful it is. The castle's white towers, high above the trees, look like they belong in a fairy tale, not the real world. Go inside and you'll enter a world of fancy things and fantasy. The castle is decorated with beautiful murals, stained glass windows and gold furniture. After exploring the castle, take some time to enjoy the beautiful scenery around it. Neuschwanstein Castle will capture your imagination and take you to a world of fantasy and romance. For our last stop, we're going north to Norway, a land of fjords, mountains and amazing nature. We're going to Geirangerfjord, a UNESCO World Heritage Site and one of the most dramatic and awesome fjords in the world. As you cruise along the fjord, surrounded by huge cliffs, waterfalls and bright green water, you'll see why Geirangerfjord is considered one of the most beautiful places on Earth. Hike to the top of Mount Dalsnibbe for amazing views of the fjord and the mountains, or take a scenic drive along the winding Eagle Road. For a really special experience, rent a kayak and explore the fjord on your own. Geirangerfjord is a place of wild, natural beauty, a reminder of how powerful nature is. So there you have it, 10 amazing places that show you the heart and soul of Europe. Start planning your European adventure today and discover the magic of this incredible continent yourself.